I mean, eventually you just have to go into a 5v5 anyway, so. Next Assassin with a Grimstroke, Kunkka, are pretty much the same heroes from the Apes esports. The good thing about picking all the same heroes is you don't have to play or reveal so many strats. Because DPC is such a long tournament that there are so many stages to go. Keeping the strat safe or having something in your pocket is always an important thing. So, well, if this strat works with the other team, then just keep using it.
Yeah, just keep doing. And yeah, for them, it's it's the comfort. It's UK. He's been playing like Nyx Assassin, Omni Knight, like in the band. Like that's just been his hero pool recently. So I think Nyx and Omni have been the two most played. So not surprised to see him just stick with like you say, stick with what's working. Hide any other strats you might have. It worked in game 1. Can work in game 2. It's again the weakness with Nyx is kind of the lane stage, but that's the same story with some of his other heroes, and they seem to pick these carries that can play a defensive lane and not worry about having the weak laning stage. Like last game, the Naga Siren, like Naga just holds her own in lane even with a Nyx Assassin.
Hey, have you ever cast a game and both sides just pick the same 10 heroes from last game?
I feel like I've seen 8 or 9. I don't know if I've ever seen all 10 the same.
Yeah.
I've seen games where like definitely like the first like 5 or 6 are the same.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Clockwork here for Army Genesis. Going to be a Clockwork Pro 4. The Apes eSport. What kind of carries do you want to see from Decoy this second game?
Playing against Clockwork. Ooh, I wouldn't mind like a Life Sealer. I think a hero that can be sustainable in lane. I guess Life Sealer not good against the Razor, but like you see, Clockwork. I get even the Illusion heroes could be good again though. Like the only thing that's good against Illusions here is maybe the Pangolier. But they're not going to pick their carry just yet. They'll save his hero for last and they get the Queen of Pain. So Quap against Razor, this is just like a, they pick. This used to be like a formula. Like when Razor was played as a mid, they pick Razor, we pick Quap. You can always blink away from the static link. At this point, that we may be seeing the Kunkka not played in the mid lane. We'll have to wait and see. Or perhaps it's even safe lane Quap. There's a lot of flexibility. I think they definitely want to try and match up the Quap versus the Razor in lane just to stop the static link. And we'll see what that means for Kunkka. Maybe it's not Mamang Daya Kunkka.
The first pick, Grimstroke, is very powerful in this case. The Soulbind, and then coming up with all the miracle spell from Queen of Pain, Nyx. It's kind of scary for Army Genesis. And the fact that they already lost in game 1, so they have no room for mistake. At least they have to win the early game first. The laning stage is very, very important because they pick all the heroes that are so good in the lanes in the previous game and they lost it. I think that's a big reason that why their mid game is kind of shaky. So they just have to grab or win what they must win.
Yep. Yeah, and considering they already lost one series, going 0-2 to start.
Yeah. That's what
it's rough. Like, I think last tour they had a bit of a slow start and managed to get enough wins towards the end that they didn't get eliminated from the Division 2, but I think, Division 2's every season gets stronger and stronger, so 0-2 start, and this is against, like, they've only played the teams from the qualifiers. They haven't played, like, the big-name teams. Like, not to say RSG and Apes aren't, like, competitive teams, but they came through the qualifiers, so at least on paper they should maybe be, like, some of the weaker teams. So far, that's not looking to be the case, though.
TF eSports showing such a great potential in Game 1. Especially on their team communication, I feel like there are it's seamless communication between them. Chronosphere gone.
And for Apes, banning the heroes that make the Quap life harder, like it's gonna be heroes with stuns, maybe DK, like maybe a Puck, anything that can lock down the Queen of Pain. Because right now there's not many stuns there's really no reliable stuns against the Queen of Pain, so. Almost certainly Army Geniuses will pick some hero that can lock down Queen of Pain in some fashion.
During Demonic Purge and also the disruption is not enough, right?
No. Yeah. Because you get disrupted, you just blink away, and disruption's not setting up any any follow-up stun.
Yeah.
Like the Rolling Thunder can sometimes chain stun people, but you have to be in like the right location for that to actually work.
Army Genesis, last pick, what's it gonna be? Varys is picking it right now. We have 2 cores. Not sure. Yeah, where's it gonna be mid? So this one is gonna be the hard carries, Life Stealer, yeah?
Yeah, so they go Lifesteal. That means Razor's probably going to the mid lane. I guess they can flex the Razor and the Pangolier. Like Pango could mid, Razor could off lane. I think both teams are going to be doing like some mind games with where their heroes are going because, you know, as good as Mamandai's Kunkka is, at some point the draft advantage comes into play, and they're going to want to put Queen of Pain against Razor. So I would be surprised if they still did the Kunkka mid against Razor, but we'll see. We'll see in just a second because Mamandai will have to pick his hero.
Man, last pick Phantom Assassin, don't you think is a little bit too greedy having that Kunkka going off? Like, that would be
I
a
think
lot of...
Kunkka will play like the team fight style maybe. But it is greedy, I agree.
Oh. So, who do you prefer?
That's a tough one.
Tough one, right? Yeah.
I kind of prefer Apes again. I think their draft, like they've got like the kind of counter picks. Like PA is good against Lifestealer. Lifestealer doesn't like to build MKB. The evasion's really good. Lifesteal is also weak against physical damage. You've also got the Sonic Wave to go through the rage, and then you've got Quap mid against Razor. Like, yeah, Mamandai Kunkka is like the best in C maybe, but when the game needs it, you don't put Kunkka mid against a Razor. You put a Quap there because it's just way better. So I think the adjustment that was made from Apes is really good with this Queen of Pain pick, and at least draft-wise, I think they have an advantage. Whether or not they can still win, you know, that's a different question.
Yep. Oh, man, this one is going to be rough one. Are we expecting some passive right from the start, or maybe just some aggression in the lane?
I think maybe some like little teams looking for like some little like micro aggression in lane where it's like, okay, let's go for like the PA is a hero that can kill people in lane. Particularly with a I guess Grimstroke may be off lane with Kunkka. We'll have to wait and see what the lanes are, but at least some lanes I could see kills happening. I don't think Lifestealer is going to be a hero getting any kills, but maybe others.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the second game of the series. Army Genesis started on the same side as the first one. DB on Lifestealer, Varys on Clockwork, Volmi on Pangolier, Naaman on the Chow Demon, the Asura on Razor. Gonna leave the F to you, man.
Apes on Dire. We've got Mamang Dire playing Quap. We've got Dalol playing Kunkka, Jikroy playing PA, Lim playing Grimstroke, and UK playing Nyx Assassin.
Both sides smokes, trying to play some ward. On the another interesting Opsor ward spot, pretty near to each other once again.
I think it's the same idea where they put the wards near, thinking one might get dewarded, but not both then. Because it's, you know, it's very common. Both teams have the ward in the mid lane to see up the ramp, and then you often want a second ward to... Both teams, their second ward is to see the runes. So you want to be able to see the runes and see the mid lane hill.
Apes.
Nyx Assassin has 2 sentries, so we'll see if he figures out where these wards are.
Oh.
He found one.
Yeah. 100 gold.
And I think maybe this is the strategy. Okay, he's not going to expect the second ward so close to the first. Like it's like you say, it's pretty uncommon to put 2 wards near each other. So when you deward one, you're not dewarding the second.
Interesting. Interesting. All right. Spreading out into the lanes. At the bottom lane, we have Lifestealer, Clockwork versus Kunkka, and also the Grimstroke. Well, if Kunkka with something else, I think this one belongs to Team Army Genesis. But Grimstroke is here, and he's playing so on form today for him.
We'll see what Clockwork can do. He's already trying to, you know, come in and gank from behind, but Grimstroke knows if you stay near your creeps, he can't use the battery assault.
All right. Him. Battery assault. Hit on 2. Okay, that moment for me.
I'll play me
back to the top, and that's the first blood. Okay, the fight goes on. UK got it. Hey, I mean, if you lose 2 guys on top right now at minute 1, that is gonna be disaster for Team Army Genesis.
It's already like a pretty bad start. I mean, the PA is a very strong laner. I think everyone always underestimates the kill threat of PA. Usually it's more level 2 when you've got the Blink Strike, the Phantom Strike and Dagger, but level 1 Dagger setting up Nick stuns and Wumi gets too aggressive.
Wow, strike on 2 for UK. Yeah, I think Naman is going to be the next target for G-Croy for sure. You need to be careful, especially on his standing position for the Child Demon.
We'll see if PA gets any of those like aggressive laning items like we see sometimes the Orb of Venom, the Blightstone, but it looks like for now just prioritizing getting some stat items, getting some early treads.
Yeah, and I got the first blood just now.
Just in time. Bottom lane, meanwhile, Lim gets too aggressive.
Stuck in the barrier, so and also the Power Cox trying to walk away. Hey, nice block by Darlow, saving his teammates.
Yep.
Kunka.
Nothing funny about his plays. He's helping his buddy out.
Yeah. Asura. Back to the middle lane. Well, middle lane is more like just trying to get the levels friendly, and until that Mamangdaya get around like level 5 or 7 when he has a Sonic Wave, he might try to do something there.
Yeah. Friendly but constant harass. Like the Corp's kind of losing the lane a bit on CS right now, but I think is winning the harass battle because of how strong Shadow Strike is. So this will force Razor to buy a lot more regen.
Yeah.
Top lane, meanwhile, Narman in some trouble again.
Narman. Momi moving in, trying to save his teammate with the shield crash. No, Narman dropping low. He pop up everything that he can. It's still not enough to survive, and that is the first kill of G-Croy. Now I can say that they are owning the lane on top. G-Croy and Friend.
G-Croy.
Back to the bottom.
We saw last game on Naga. He wants to be aggressive.
Nice one. It's right back on the bottom. Darlow falls, and DB got the kill. Well, yeah, this is something that they need so bad right now.
Well, Azura's happy that Narman died because that means he gets the TP to refill his bottle.
Yeah. Mamangdaya at least gets walk back. Oh, this game is very interesting in so many ways. I mean, the first question that comes up into my mind and how you
Narman mid.
Oh, Narman
mid. He just TP'd.
Go in and stuck in an impel. Not looking good. Azura. UK in state being hunted down. He popped something up, but he will get whipped down by Azura.
Yeah, Mamangdaya didn't go for the kill. Like, he had a blink screen, but with all the stick charges on Narman, he was kind of trying to bait him in.
Ooh, bottom lane.
Ooh.
Oh my. Let's take a look at the fight recap to see what happened. It's the 2 guys 900 oh, the fight recap is a different event. Okay, Wumi back to the top, going straight on that G-Croy. Can he? Will that be enough damage? With 760 HP would seems to be enough for Phantom Assassin to stay alive in the lane now. And he also
he's got the Ring of Hell.
Yeah.
So he can heal. But level 2 Shadow Poison, you know, if you get enough stacks, it will add up. But so far, doing a good job dodging it. Nyx Assassin has really secured this lane well for PA.
He's stuck in a disruption and might be chased by that Wumi. Looking to find an angle to do the shield crash. Alright, the game are pretty close between both sides.
Yeah, we'll see what the next moves are going to be. Mamangdaya maxing out Shadow Strike, very good for the lane, but it does limit maybe some of your ganking potential when you've got less burst damage. But he will be hitting level 6 soon, and then the Sonic Wave probably comes into play. Unless he wants to just play more for the farming build, he could just start leveling up Scream a bit.
Most of the Queen of Pain in Southeast Asia not so rush into the Sonic Wave at level 6. So want to get all the basic skill first, and at around like level 8 and join the big team fight.
We'll see both teams fighting over these runes. 6-minute runes coming up. Razor Wanting to fight over this top one, but UK is there, so that's going to secure it for Mamang Dai, and luckily it spawns there. If it was bottom, Clockwork had it.
Yep. Alright. Top, Womi, Shield Crash, trying to stop the G-Croy from farming, but he's level 5. He's fine now, G-Croy. On the way to Bell Fury first, and then maybe follow up with a Black King bar. And he will be fully ready for any kind of fight. On top, Naman moving in, he's level 3. G-Croy didn't notice that, so he's stuck in the disruption, but I don't think AG have enough follow-up damage. Yeah,
if anything, it will go the other way. G-Croy, but G-Croy is probably saying that I'm fine, just let me farm. I don't want to go for any kills here. Both carries getting free farm mostly. Lifesteal having a good time so far, but
luckily turn on the rage and he will be safe from X amount of spot back.
Bit of a, you know, mind game where Kunkka, he's going to fake cast the Torrent a bit, try and bait out the rage and then use it after the rage, but Lifestealer figuring out what was going on there.
Yep. G-Croy. Hey, I feel like he's getting too comfortable for G-Croy PA. I mean, don't you think AG might have to send somebody in to stop him from farming or just take him down one time? No! He's about to go down here with this shield crash and also the disruption. Now suddenly Asura appears on top. Diving in the tower, G-Croy hugging the tower. He was connected with static link the first time he falls. Nice dive by Team Army Genesis. Supports try to teleport down, but he might be another victim here. Down behind the tower, into the tree line. Asura turn on his ultimate. Here comes the storm. Impel on 2. Next one gonna be Lim. Okay, this is what I really want to see from Army Genesis. I mean, they have to not let G-Croy playing so comfortable.
Yeah, the first rotation, like you'd expect Quap to be the one rotating, not the Razor, but Razor comes up and gets, basically sets up the kill on both. There is a ghost ship down bottom, but that's just going to hit some creeps, so really good move from Razor. Azura, we saw it last game. He was godlike. He went 9-0, I think, even though they lost the game. His Storm was amazing. He's just like this mid player that loves to get active and make moves, and even when he's playing a hero like Razor, like, you know, he's maxing Plasma Field. He's ready to come to these lanes, try and chase some heroes down and help his team out.
Yeah, true. And we need that kind of thing more and more. Razor knows that he himself also has a limit. Once the game goes past like 35-40 minutes, man, he's getting weaker every second. Nah, man, disruption first. G-Croy moving in, saving his teammate. Impel in. Static link connected. He can't go down 2 times in a row because, okay. That's not looking good. And here we go with Womi. Trying to jump, trying so hard to stay alive on that. But he's down once again.
Having these urn charges early on, it just gives him that extra bit of damage for these kills. And Azura, I think just, mid lane, Varus may die. Sonic Wave committed with the Arcane Ring, but, you know, as a support, the much bigger kills is what's happening up top. Like the PA dying, the tower dying. The PA shouldn't be dying there a second time. The first death, you know, may be understandable, but the second one is really hurtful for his game.
Yeah.
The urn charges I mentioned, giving the damage as well as just, you know, maxing out things like Plasma Field. The Static Link is not that good against the Quap Blink, against the Phantom Strike, these mobile heroes. So just really heads up moves from Azura to, you know, he just reads his, you know, he's like this young carry player. He's going to come back to lane to try and farm again. I'm going to kill him a second time, and that's going to give us a really big advantage.
And also another thing, we need to just compliment the patience from Asura as well. He gets the first kill, but he still hang around there, trying to get as much as he can from the triangle. And then he shows up the second time, finish him off again without going back to the lane. Man, that's some kind of patience.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
DB.
See what G-Croy does now.
Yeah. Alright, DB also farming fine on the bottom lane on top of the network right now. I think his situation is kind of different from the Phantom Assassin. Now going straight for G-Croy once again with a Rolling Thunder and also connected with the Static Link. This time around his support needs to save him. This guy cannot go down 3 times in a row. Jumping away. He was stuck. Oh, Plasma Field! Plasma Field!
Can't get away from these guys. They just keep running at this PA. The poor young Indonesian carry player getting bullied up top.
Yeah. Mamangdaya also in trouble here in the middle lane. He was stuck in a demonic purge, trying to run away from the barrier assault. Lim is helping on him, escorting him. Varys still on the run, and jumped away, nothing happened. And after all these time, Lifestealer free farming all the time at the bottom lane.
Yeah. All that's the smartest thing about all this fighting. It's happening as far away from the Lifestealer, giving him the free farm. PA is being pressured, and we're not seeing. I mean, Kunkka's just not a hero that can ever really pressure Lifestealer. Like, you don't typically see Kunkka in the offlane. I don't think it was a bad idea to play it offlane because they wanted to get a better hero from mid. But when they give Mamangdaya this advantageous matchup mid, the Quap versus the Razor, he needs to be the one that is rotating around and helping his team out, which we just haven't seen as much. I think, you know, we're seeing that he's just not as comfortable on the Queen of Pain compared to some of his more signature heroes.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if he played Kunkka in this game, things might be different. But hey, look at Da Lao. He was like he found me quite well, surprisingly. Facebook, 2 Bracers, and Ogre Axe on the way to a Black King bar. I think once it's not allowed rise, the game will be kind of better for Team the Apes. But when?
Yeah, and unfortunately, Kunkka this game. Oops,
oh man, talking about him. And then he got caught inside the Radiant NC trying to send in some ghost ship. That would be all he can do now. Asura, the static link is very strong at the moment.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's a tough game for Kunkka. I feel like his hero is not very good against a lot, and they're not done getting kills. Nyx is next.
Oh man, being killed left and right for Team the Apes. I think they might have to stop the blading.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And now
Times Army Geniuses are not done. Smoke up. They're just looking to keep on hunting, going for more and more kills.
Yeah, but all these micro kill, is it gonna be the, oh no, not a micro kill, because what they have an eye on is a big fish inside the triangle. Bermuda Triangle here. Going in, striking it first. Oh, they made a mistake this time around. Maybe that's the reason why
he went in and
yeah,
he was never seen from again.
It disappeared. Oh my God.
I think that was just really good by both teams. Like the smoke into the triangle was smart, but PA was already blurred.
Ooh.
And then the observer ward scouted them out of the smoke. So when you run in, like when the observer ward pops, the smoke popping range is longer than the blur. To break the blur, you have to get within 600 range. So they didn't actually know where the PA was. The PA saw them, but they couldn't see the PA, so they were just guessing where she was, and PA had already, you know, backed off.
Man, but he is so underfarmed for T-Croy in this game. Hasn't even get near the Belt Fury. Well,
yeah,
kind of near, but supposed to get it faster.
Yeah, considering the lane started so good with the kills.
Oh. Lim getting caught, getting gone on in middle lane, and next one might be Mamangdaya. They're looking to counter that. Da Lao in big trouble, was stuck in the Rolling Thunder, and then was slashed off by DP. So it looks like the mid-tier tower belongs to Team Army Genesis from this push. Hey,
nice move, just all collapsing. They're not done.
Go for more.
Then dead away.
I think,
bringing the life steal.
Do you think is
to
the problem? Oh, sorry. The problem of the Apes is they are not. I mean, they keep dying.
Yeah, I think all these kills add up a lot. G-Croy bottom will TP out just in time. No Rolling Thunder to cancel it, but yeah, they're not ready to fight because PA is going battle for you. They're not going to be ready to fight until PA has 2 items.
I see.
And Army Geniuses recognize that, are going to keep on smoking, going for towers, going for plays. But they shouldn't be finding this many kills. You know, at some point, you know, a support dying is fine, but they can't have this. The Kunkka dying is the big one. Dalal, his 2 deaths were like, he's just alone, like, in enemy territory. Clockwork can always pick you off from far away. You've got heroes like Pengli with Rolling Thunder to chase you down, so you've got to play much more carefully against these heroes.
Oh, Swashbuckle, just enough to kill the UK for the first one. Queen of Pain jump away from the scene, and with the Sonic Wave, precision from long range by Varys with a hook shot, take down Mamangdaya. Double kill unstoppable once again for Asura. Hopefully, things won't be the same as last game. Asura had a great game, but still lose. So hopefully they're gonna have a good mid-game transition into a victory.
Is under attack.
And they're gonna catch that Da Lao too.
Hello?
Da Lao
Yeah, they
waiting for his
kill off the
teammates.
kill.
Locked down in the power cox for Da Lao, sending in some gold chip. But he will get slashed down and whipped down by Asura. Oh my god, what happened to the team?
Yeah, they're just dying one by one.
Yeah.
Does he see? Ooh, he's about to say he sees the Nyx, but doesn't have the follow-up for it. And they see G-Croy farming. They're running at this PA. As soon as anybody shows on the map, they just run at them. UK is there to maybe be a shield. I think he might die here, but this is better him than the PA. And he dewards. You've got to deward as much of this vision as possible.
Is under attack.
Asura knows what he wants. He's going straight for the PA. Yeah, UK, go down already. But look at that. Asura was so scary. He knows exactly what he wants. Man, straight at him. And then Decoy falls. Mega kill for Womi.
Dire's courier
Yep.
has been killed.
He didn't have a TP and thought he could like chew his way through some trees. His TP was coming out in his courier, but instead he's going to get the free TP. Back to base in death, and we'll see
Radiant's middle
what they can do.
tower is under attack.
It's very quiet game. Mamang Daya 1-1 and 0.
Yeah.
I mean, the entire team, like, it's not just all of Mamang Daya, but I do feel like he was the one that was meant to have, you know, a good time mid lane and make the rotation. And what we saw was Razor did fine mid and then just started ganking the PA back to back to back, like 3 deaths in a row up top. And Army Geniuses are just playing better Dota than Apes right now.
I'm so surprised that you can use that Razor to gang around aggressively like that. And now on top, hook shot in, power cox, everything. Battery at all, plasma fail. I think that would be enough to take UK down. Already popped the dust as well. And they might just try to hurt the tower a bit. Maybe half HP of the tower. Oh, somebody teleport down. It's gonna be Queen of Pain. Well, I think the Apes need to be careful about, you know, after they lose something, the other guy comes and lose the other guy too. That's what I'm talking about.
The Rolling Thunder.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure where that blink direction was, but he blinked right at the Pangolier.
Oh, look at that. This is actually the first time that they fight each other directly for DB and Decroy. And it's obvious that DB is still not ready. No, I mean Decroy is still not ready for DB. Look at the item.
You can see these teams, you know, they're throwing out the old chat. They're friends with each other, but also, you know, there's a rivalry. This is the 2 top Indonesian Dota 2 teams competing down here in Division 2.
Yes, this is Indonesian derby match, ladies and gentlemen. Another fight already comes out, and it goes Army Genius's way. Decroy jumped away, leaving his teammates behind. UK, Impel, Monster already for Womi. And they're gonna take that bomb tier 1 tower as well. Oh.
Yeah, wherever they go, they're getting kills in towers. The gold difference is surprisingly not as big as you'd maybe expect. Like, last game, the kills were less, and the gold lead was like 10k. This one, it's only 5k. But Army Genius is just getting so many kills.
Yeah.
Oh, Atos on Shadow Demon.
Sonic Wave tried to push everyone away from him with the sound of music.
Music to some, I don't know. I'm gonna have to question your taste of that. That's the music you listen to.
Yeah.
You just have like the 1-hour YouTube video with the Queen of Pain noises going on repeat.
You know, I mean, you might listen to it 1 hour Queen of Pain Sonic Wave for working or even meditation. Middle lane, Grimstroke can dive in. See how easy they can take down that Grim. Oh my
also
goodness.
top lane.
Yeah.
He can't TP away. He's got BKB, but he can't against Clockwork.
Oh no!
High five.
Dalau!
Give him the high five.
Oh, plasma! I think he needs plaster.
Yeah.
Man,
Oh,
this
boy.
game is such a hard game for the Apes. It's completely different from the first one. I'm not sure why they seem so powerless.
Yeah, it's just... I think more than anything, they're playing very passive. Wormy down bottom.
No.
Sets up
What?
a little infest bomb.
Yeah.
UK just walked into a sentry there, and I'm about to say, this Nyx has died a lot. Only 7 times. It feels like it's been more, but...
Oh
Rough game for
no!
him.
Hook shot once again and trying to lock him down in the power cox. Still, oh! I thought he was able to just, yeah, away. But after the blink,
Alright.
that is it. Oh my. And after all these tips, it might hurt them, you know. It's a mind game. I mean, if we are going to the third game of the series, and
Yeah, it feels like we are. It's still, you know,
let's
it
take a
feels
look at
like
the win
complete
prop
flop,
then, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
8% still for Apes.
That's like almost 1 in 10. That's not terrible.
Yeah. Sending in some gold
Mid
chip.
lane.
If they can get this big kill, maybe they got a
BKB.
chance. The light of the end of the tunnel. Will it coming? Oh, Rolling Thunder around stunning people since 1999. Next one gonna be DB on killing spree. Dalao is no match in front of DB. He's still getting hook shot right in front of his face. Double kill already for DB. Keep it coming, guys. Triple kills already. Oh my god.
Yeah. Looking rough, and I think they know where G-Croy is. They just need to keep running at this PA. I mean, they're killing everyone else. It's fine. They're not killing PA, but if they kill PA, you know, a few more deaths on PA and this game's over. Oh, PA got broken by the neutral.
Just when you said it, then he got stuck in a disruption around a rod of Atos. Yeah.
It didn't matter, but seeing the PA get broken by neutrals was pretty
His
satisfying.
teammate trying to help him and he died as well.
UK just...
I mean, I think the reason is at some point they're just losing they cannot cope up the pace of Team Army Genesis. I think what they implement in the second game for Army Genesis is more speed of the game and strike various locations in the map at the same time.
Yeah, they're just always all over the map. They move around so quickly. And it's not like they've got like these super mobile heroes, like pretty mobile. Like Ray's just got a lot of movement speed, has the passive base boost, heals. Pangolier is a blink, but you know, they're just running, they're just trying to find kills wherever they can. And now they're going to get Roshan.
Okay.
There was a smoke from Apes, but it's too late. And PA doesn't have BKB, so you don't really want to fight 4v5 into Roche without your carry.
Yeah.
As much as they want to create space for PA, 4v5 at Roche is not the right way.
True. The clock ticks away for Team the Apes. This PA need to get the BKB real fast. From G-Croy. Ooh, and unstoppable already for DB. No matter how deep you are, you're still being reached by these guys in the second game for Army Genesis. So good positioning. Moving in, Volmi, right in the middle of the fight. G-Croy trying to hide inside the tree line, still being catched by the Nixus in anyway. And Show Demon. Next one gonna be Nixus in. Just fall, Plasma Field comes out, G-Croy died. So many dates coming out on the hard carry.
Oh, the cleave.
Yeah.
He finally got a kill. The Shadow Demon was juking them for so long, and they killed the Shadow Demon. And GG is called.
Oh my god. It's actually earlier than 33 minutes in. The series is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen. Army Genesis tied the series. So we are heading into game number 3.
Yeah. This Army Genesis looked very scary. They're just constantly running around getting kills, taking advantage of like the inexperience. I think these young players, like we saw here with G-Croy, his lane he was owning. He got like 2 or 3 kills with the Nyx Assassin, but when he died to the Razor gank, and he kept trying to go back to lane to farm and died like 3 times in a row, I think, in the safe lane. And that's just something where the inexperienced carry will sometimes not read the movement so well, and it can just cause your entire game to be ruined because of that.
Or maybe he thought that it's gonna be the same as the first game, that he made a couple of mistakes in the first 10 minutes, but he still insists to stay in the lane, and it actually paid off in the end. Who knows, you know, what's in his mind right now. Definitely gonna be a lot of things to think about before getting to the third game of the series, ladies and gentlemen. The first series of the day will be right back for the third one.